Hello, my lovelies. We are in Harvey, New Brunswick, getting ready to go to the waterfront. Gonna stay one night. I gotta get that toilet working. Just what you wanted to hear. Of course, I got some beer. I'll do a little review for you there. What a fantastic day. So I get up, I go to the gym, and everything's going fantastic until I take the Jeep into the mechanics. Now, why'd they do that? Well, flex pipe, hole in it, making a terrible noise. So take that in there, expecting what's going to be the worst. $500. 500 smackers. So I go, darn. Take my phone and go to pay. No, they don't have it set up that way. You can insert. So that's no problem. I don't mind inserting the card in there and put my PIN in. So I got to do that and realize I don't have my wallet because I'm used to paying the other way. So I decide to go to Jen's work where my truck is at, because I had the Jeep getting it fixed, and I go there and my wallet's not in my truck. So I go home, wallet's not there. Jimmy's getting upset at this point, so if you get any give a shits left, so I can take one. I get to thinking, where could it be? I think work. So I leave there and I go up to my work. There's my uniform jacket sitting on the back of my chair. In said uniform jacket is my wallet. So I got my wallet all the way back to the mechanic again and pay. So I got to come up with $500 due to a flex pipe issue on the Jeep. That's not fixed, but I'm out $500. I'm gonna have to do some cutting. I'm not dipping into savings to pay bills like that, or my investments. Those are staying put. So I think what I'm gonna end up having to do is work an overtime shift. So I took two, 13th and 14th, I think, weekend shifts, of course. But that'll take care of the flex pipe, no problem. It's irritating. After that, the day's been okay. Dropped the Jeep off to her, got my truck, and off to the dollar store for a pop and a couple of small things I need for my trailer, like all those stick-on the wall lights where you just go boink. And I like to have one down beside the bed there that I can just put on when I want to. Of course, half the stuff works in the trailer and half the stuff doesn't, so if I wasn't Scottish, I'd buy a new one. It's not Scottish, it's crap! So I decided not to buy one and limp through another year. Just gotta get the toilet running. Everything else works, just not very nice. Spend most of the time outside anyways. We never go there when it rains usually. If you're anything like us, you can't stand to be with each other half the time when it rains. So you want to be cooped up in there. You know, playing. You get tired of playing table games and cards and stuff. What's going on with you anyway? Brought my still trimmer. I'm going to trim around the waterfront there and around the decks when I get there. The only problem is it's 30 degrees Celsius out today. 88 or so. Almost 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Stinks. Hate it. I did bring a pair of shorts. I took it the old legs, sexy legs all browned up. And I don't work tomorrow, so I can take my time coming back, but I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. It's fun. Then I get a couple of days off, then I gotta go shooting at the range on Wednesday morning, I think it is. I'll probably shank one there. Usually do. So 2 of the last 4 I didn't qualify. 2 of the last 4 years I had to go back. I mean, I did eventually qualify, not the first day. So the older I get, the worse shot I am. Isn't that terrible? So, hope everything's going good with you people. I'll spare you the rest of my drive. Getting rolled up. Once asked a guy, why do they wrap those round ones sometimes in, you know, white wrap? Something to do with fermenting the hay, where it's easier on the animals when they eat it. I'm not a farmer, but I wish I was. The only problem is my grandfather was a farmer, and a damned good one. Both were, actually. Well, one of them didn't stay at it very long. He went and got a better job. Another one was a farmer his whole life, right back there in Harvey, where we just left from. The problem is it's the hours. You're always on. I remember him getting up before dawn, like every day. I think you're going on vacation, and when you're a farmer, good luck with that. Those animals need attending. There's always something to do. If it's not the animals, it's crops. Pickling, there's canning, there's haying. And back in those days, they had a horse team. Can't remember their names now, but the horse team pulled this big haying truck, wagon, or whatever you call it. Yeah, big hay wagon, giant one. They'd bring all that hay inside into the hay mow up top there, and rather nice to play up there. It's pretty fun, making big piles of hay and jumping in it and all that junk. Could have killed myself when I think about it, jumping off that thing and down onto a pile of hay. I came close a couple times too, I remember. Grandfather used to go outside and at night when it was time for the cows to come in, he'd go out there. Here, cow, 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 cow. Here, cow, 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 cow. They'd hear them like pastures away. And eventually, there's one cow. I wish I could remember the cow's name. My mother told me, but she's dead now. But she would, this cow I'm thinking of, always be first. And all the other cows would get in their spot and walk into the barn right over to where their spot, you know. They had a bunch of cow spots there for the night. Stall, I guess you'd call it. They each had their own stall. And she'd come in first and then subsequently take the second stall, the third stall, the fourth stall, until they were all filled up. It was just amazing. And of course, you'd have to milk them morning and night. That was interesting. Used to have a bunch of barn cats out there. And the cats knew it was milking time because they'd show up. Kept a certain amount of cats out there, you know, just to keep the rodents down. And anyway, the barn cats would show up when it was milking time. And they'd open their mouth. My grandfather would take one of the cow's teats after he cleaned it off and squirted some milk into the cats' mouths. Ever think that was something? Yeah. Tiny young man. But it's no fun. It's no fun. I mean, you're your own boss. You got all the food you need. I mean, he had chickens, pigs, cows. He sold bulls. You know, he bartered with other farmers with his milk and his meat, and they bartered with him. Fun stuff. But I'm too lazy, and I admit it, to get up that early and work that hard. But he loved it. He lived to almost 87. That's pretty good. Now, my father, law enforcement, like myself, and he is now 84. So he's doing pretty good. I mean, he doesn't know where he is half the time, but who cares? He doesn't. Big bridge here in Upper Kingston. I had said a friend of mine, his father was working on that, fell off, got killed when it was being built, long time ago. This used to be the old Trans-Canada Highway. She used to be. People were out swimming already and, you know, doing their boating. I haven't had the boat out yet, not once. I live farther away is a problem. I live like an hour and a half away almost. Beautiful through here though, just gorgeous. I hope it's got a little breeze here today because there was none in Harvey, and it is very hot. Like I say, 30 Celsius. That's too hot for Jimmy. No lake. Mansell Sudman Road on your right. I'll take you along the length of that one of these days. I don't think I have already on this channel. I might have. You'd have to go back. I don't remember doing it. Okay, well, we're here. Uncle Steve must be almost ready to come down here. Down we go. Cemetery on the right. My mom's in there. I'll be in there. Oh, there's Uncle Steve right there coming up the hill in a tractor. Wait for him. All the mayflies. Swarm of mayflies coming. There's a little dog there with him. She's a sweetheart. Candace. Good old Candy. Try not to run her over here. I gotta salute him. How's she going?
Going. How are you making out?
Oh, too bad. Hope I can get that toilet running so I can. I mean, I don't need the toilet, but. You know where the hose comes in? Connects onto the back of the toilet? Well, the hose is fine. I verified that. But there's a blockage or something where it meets in the back of the toilet. I brought a mirror with me this time, so hopefully I can get her running. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, I'll be up for the night. Probably put a fire on. Mark will be down, I imagine, for a drink or two, and that's it. And he'll go up. He got work tomorrow, so yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Very important woman stuff, I imagine.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, appreciate that. Get your own woman right there, the one you want. She's a good one. Yeah. Yeah. Have you got a sharp axe up there or a sharp hatchet? Yeah, no, I don't want that. What I need is. Yeah. What I just need is something to trim one of them poles. I'd like to put the sign up over in Pooh Corner there this trip, so. That'll point a stake is what I'm saying, you know, and just turn it and chip away at the bottom. I won't be anywhere. It won't be anywhere near my fingers. I'll tell you that. Okay. $2.19. Yeah, I don't blame her. Yeah, good. We'll see you then.
All right.
Thanks, buddy. Pardon Uncle Steve there. He's got a couple of colorful words every, once. You're going to hear an F word, is what I'm saying, about once every 10 seconds. I gotta get them steps down to the water too. Gotta get that done. Should have brought my fishing gear, but I didn't. I don't like how he mowed this, but anyway, better be quiet. There's some spots missing. I did bring my trimmer, so I'll get some of the stuff around the decks and picnic table and the front of her there, so. Oh, some nice little kindling up there. You know, I wish I was handy. I'm just not. I suck. Okay. Well, like I say, I'll be making another couple while I'm here, but thanks very much. I just show up here and it's home. It just feels so good to be here, and it feels great that you guys came along too. I certainly appreciate you coming home. Certainly appreciate you coming with me as I get back to where I grew up. So thanks very much, everyone. We'll talk to you after a bit.